Welcome back to the Thinking Crypto podcast, your home for cryptocurrency news and interviews. Big day, my friends. Elon Musk has officially acquired Twitter, and there's a lot of implications. You have political, First Amendment free speech, but of course, crypto. I want to break down what this means for crypto. What can we expect? Because we see Dogecoin pumping as a result of this. And the rest of the market as well. Lots to break down there. We also have huge news around the Bitcoin Mining Council, and there's a lot of good data and statistics coming out. And could this data, in fact, be used by Elon to have Tesla add Bitcoin as a payment option again? So I want to break that down. There's also huge news around crypto exchanges expanding worldwide, Kraken, Binance, and so forth. So we're going to break all of that down. Before we get to it, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. If you're listening on a podcast site, please give me a 5-star rating. Quick word from our sponsor, and that is TaxBit, which is the leading tax service provider in the crypto industry. I've used TaxBit for years. In fact, I used them for this past tax season to calculate my crypto gains and losses. It's so easy to use this. You connect your exchanges and it pulls out the data and it gives you the respective tax forms, guys. So easy. And I simply print out the forms and I give them to my accountant. So really great platform. A lot of their technology is actually integrated into many of the exchanges already. So if you'd like to learn more about TaxBit, please check out the link in the description. Now let's look at the market here. Off the news of Twitter's acquisition via Elon Musk, we see the price of Dogecoin started pumping and moving pretty strong. It's up 26% from a 24-hour perspective, up near 21% from a 7-day perspective. And we see Bitcoin back over $40,000 again. Now, if we look at the Bitcoin weekly chart here, a green candle is forming, but obviously the week is still young. We'll see what happens. And here, a blockchain backer, he did a great video today just giving an update on this channel that Bitcoin finds itself in. It is a boring, grueling channel that will keep being choppy until Bitcoin hits its retracement peak. You know, he's personally anticipating September as when the peak may happen, but, you know, we'll have to wait and see. But as you can see here, boy, it's just going to be choppy. It is forming higher highs and higher lows within this respective channel. And we're waiting for the alts to start popping off, and we'll see what the catalysts are that will send the prices going crazy, because I think there needs to be a narrative, right? Right now, though, a lot of people are scared. A lot of people are in fear. Some are getting impatient and starting to sell. I'm still hodling. I'm here for the long term. I'm looking at this market macro level. All right, here's the big news. Elon Musk to buy Twitter. Well, he has done it for $54.20 per share in cash, valued at $44 billion. So this is huge, guys. And let me give you some details here. His motivations behind it, he's made public, saying it's regarding free speech. So he says, free speech is the bedrock of a functioning democracy, and the Twitter is the digital town square where matters vital to the future of humanity are debated. Musk said in a statement, I also want to make Twitter better than ever by enhancing the product with new features, making the algorithms open source to increase trust, defeating the spam bots, and authenticating all humans. So how is he going to do some of this, right? When he says defeating the spam bots and so forth, sure, you can put better spam filters, but I think he's going to integrate blockchain, and where we're going to have blockchain verifiability, and you can't fake it, right? I think that's what's coming, and integration of Web3 with NFTs and crypto. We know Elon personally holds Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge. Tesla has Bitcoin on their balance sheet. So does SpaceX. In fact, Tesla has what, $1.5 billion, I think it is, or $1.23 billion of Bitcoin on their balance sheet. So we know he holds crypto. He's bullish on it. He's often tweeted about Doge, pumped Doge, and so forth. So as you can imagine, he's going to integrate some crypto Web3 items into this. I think we're going to see Twitter be the leading social platform for crypto. In addition, this further increases his power. And he could potentially, I'm not too sure how he would do this, but he could potentially use this against the SEC. We know he's building a case against the SEC. He doesn't like the SEC. So we shall see what happens on that front. And obviously, there's the political and freedom of speech aspect to this, which I'm not going to talk about because this is not a political channel. But there's so many things here, guys, right? Big implications, especially from someone who's bullish on crypto and Web3. Now, here's what Hunter Horsley, CEO at Bitwise Investment, had to say. He said, Elon's Twitter ownership probably accelerates Web3 future roadmap and increases likelihood of some big bets like a token. So Twitter could potentially launch their own token or stable coin. He says many lenses on today's news, but for crypto lens, I take as likely positive development. So I'm in agreement, guys. I think this is positive for crypto and also his case against the SEC. And obviously, on both fronts, the crypto community, I think, are aligned with Elon. Now, if you say, hey, I'm not aligned with Elon and other stuff, that's okay. But I'm just talking about those two items. So big move here, guys. And remember, he's buddies with Jack Dorsey. You remember he did a virtual event with Jack Dorsey, and I believe it was what's her name? I keep forgetting her name. Kathy Wood. And they were talking about Bitcoin and crypto and all these things. So I think we know where Elon stands. We know he's friends with Jack Dorsey, who's trying to build great things around crypto, specifically Bitcoin. So I see this as positive on multiple fronts, guys. So very, very bullish in my opinion for crypto. Now, Michael Saylor, of course, CEO and founder of MicroStrategy, the biggest Bitcoin bull in the history of the crypto market, he tweeted out the following. In Q1 of 2022, Bitcoin mining efficiency surged 63% year over year, while sustainable energy mix was 58%, remaining above 50% for the fourth quarter in a row. The network was 23% more secure year over year, using 25% less energy. It is hard to find an industry more clean and efficient. He continues saying, the link to the survey results and presentation for Q1 2021 is below. Join us for the briefing, which was held today. So, guys, this is actually good information, good data. And the Bitcoin Mining Council was formed, as you all may recall, to help the miners to work together towards renewable energy and making sure they're all on the same page and acting correctly when it comes to mining and abiding by regulations and ESG concerns. Now, remember what Elon did. Tesla had accepted Bitcoin as a payment form and a form of payment, excuse me. And then he said, hey, look, I'm pumping the brakes because I have ESG concerns. I think it's not really Elon, but the board and investors in Tesla. Well, he said once Bitcoin hit 50% renewable energy or higher, he would look at adding Bitcoin as a payment again. So I tweeted at Elon about this, and I think we may see that. So this is interesting news, and we will see how things progress. Now, crypto companies, exchanges, platforms, wallet services, you name it, custodial platforms, they're all expanding globally. We are seeing a push for grabbing as much land as possible, as much market share as possible. These companies are going after licenses, they're raising capital, opening offices in different places, hiring people, and so forth. Kraken has been awarded crypto trading license in the United Arab Emirates. With the new operational license in Abu Dhabi, Kraken aims to provide access to global liquidity to local investors via dirham trading pairs. Guys, I don't need to go further into the details here. We are just seeing huge investments. And remember, they're doing this while the price is not doing much. And there isn't this mass investment from retail investors, right? There's not the mainstream coverage happening. It's kind of boring right now. It's a what I would call a local bear market, right? not the massive bear markets that happen between the bull cycles. So these exchanges and these companies, though, they know we will hit mainstream adoption, and this crypto asset class will become fully mainstream. So they are preparing for that. And I hope you're looking at the moves they're making from a business standpoint, because they're putting their money where their mouth is and they are making huge investments. And they may not see a return on that investment right away. It may take a year or a couple of years for them to start seeing the revenue growth from expanding to other markets, right? Business 101. So these are signs of growth and that bullish times are still ahead. So patience is the key. And speaking of the Middle East, guys, and United Arab Emirates, CZ, Binance CEO, who I've interviewed a couple of times, he tweeted out a photo of himself with two royal family members, an ambassador and a Binancean hangout in a bar. The Binancean asks, "What are you holding?" So he's having a little fun here, but look who's he's meeting, guys. Royal family members, wealthy people, meeting with a CEO of a crypto exchange, obviously the world's largest crypto exchange. But I just hope you see what's happening here, guys. And there's a lot of money in the Middle East, a lot of sovereign wealth funds and a lot of funds out there, and they haven't fully entered crypto yet. And wait till that money comes in. A lot of oil money out there, my friends. So very, very bullish in my opinion. And, you know, guys like Kevin O'Leary have been talking about this. So anyway, guys, that's the news. Let me know what you think about this Elon Twitter news. You know, what do you think about the multiple implications? Free speech, politics, Elon's case against the SEC, crypto and Web3 integration. What do you guys think it will happen? Do you think this is good? This is bad? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.